time, let's do a little giveaway here. So I do have some skincare product by Lamora. This is the Alaska Sage Spirits Natural Skincare. And the first person who can tell me which organization is here who is raising money for veteran service organization. They have a veteran service organization and they're raising money for that. Anybody can tell me who is raising money for their veteran service organization to win a skincare thing here? We have a winner. The correct answer is the Prince William Sound Chief Petty Officers Association. So we do have a winner. Again, the Prince William Sound Chief Petty Officers Association is here. They're selling hot dogs, chips, and they're raising money for their veteran service organization. Congratulations to our prize winner, and again, thank you to Alaska Sage Spirit. Natural skincare products.
Got our first dropper coming.
Okay, so our first drop is getting ready to start. Not sure who this is just yet. We don't quite have the heat sheets out here yet, but
moving along.
That is pretty solid. That is a great start. Hopefully they're in the grass one way or the other. So we're up to a good start here. We'll get the distances.
Oh, I thought they were talking about like a 5-pound bag. No, I know, but just like hanging out. Butterfield, is that good?
Oh, he drops. What? Dude!
No, I see that now.
Are you dropping way back?
Yeah. They're not even going to try to measure that.
Good short.
They look to me like they're too far, like towards us. But based on that first drop, it doesn't actually seem really good. Perception.
Okay, Alpha 1, that was a distance of 73 feet on their first run. And we're looking to get the names of everybody here.
Way off.
It's a little bit long.
Moving along.
Each aircraft will get 2 runs.
Bring it down.
And there is a minimum altitude that they must maintain. They have to be at least 400 feet above ground level for it to be a legal bomb run.
Okay.
I did not see where that one landed. Not have eyes on that one. Short? Okay. I'm hearing for somebody who has better eyesight than I do. Okay, here we go with the next one. This is Dan Reynolds, got a decent spot there.
Moving long.
Alright, and he'll get a measurement. It's a little bit short of the target there, but he will get a measurement. It's away. This is the second bombing run.
Moving long.
A little bit longer than the last one.
Set.
That was Levi Alphins on his second run. Okay, we're getting some scores in here now. So we've got Levi Alphins on his first run with 73 feet. Right now we have 50 feet is our leader. That is Dan Reynolds.
Moving long.
Looks like a bit short again. That is Tim Bouchard.
Hang on, I'm right here. Oh, no, there.
Levi Alphins had, on his first bombing run, had a measurement of 73 feet. On his second bombing run, he had a measurement of 73 feet. That's pretty, fairly consistent. 117 feet was the measurement for Tim Bouchard. I've got Tim Schrade. His bombardier is Tyson. A bit more altitude. It's all the tanks away. Dan Reynolds with his Chinook. Slowing down, let him get the measurement. Playing over for a bit of a look. It's away. Looking good.
Moving long.
That's
Set.
probably within the 50-foot mark. 81 feet, by the way, was the measurement for Tim Schrade on his second run. So regardless, so far, Dan Reynolds will have the lead at 50 feet on his first one, but a little closer the second time, 15 feet. 1-5, 15 feet for Dan Reynolds. So he currently has first place. Plenty more aircraft to come, though. We've got another 5 aircraft coming in Bravo heat, 4 in Charlie heat, and 5 more in Delta. So we still have 14 more planes, 14 more air crew to give this a shot. And again, so far, our leader, Dan Reynolds at 15 feet. Second place would be Levi Alphins at 73 feet. And 81 feet for Tim Schrade. All right, with the Alpha flight, they're making their way in. Bravo's getting set up. Let's do a couple more giveaways. We're going to do 2 in a row here for the Jim Richmond Backcountry Aviation Foundation. Once again, what you'll get if you get this trivia question correct is you'll get a sheet of paper here with a QR code on it that you'll scan. You just follow the instructions there. It'll give you 5 free raffle tickets to be entered in to win a plane. That is the very same plane that holds the Valdez Stoll competition record from 2007.
Oh, you just screwed it.
So you could win that Carbon Cub. So, of course, these trivia questions are a little bit trickier. We'll see who can get this first one correct. Which type of aircraft engine powers the Carbon Cub UL competing at Valdez this year? Which type of aircraft engine is powering the Carbon Cub competing at Valdez this year? There. The correct answer is Rotex. All right, so to back onto that, we're going to have another question here. What is the, speaking of the Rotax engines, what is the maximum horsepower for the 9 series? These are tricky. Oh, this, do you just spin it off the top of his, how do you do that? The correct answer is 160 horsepower. That is the maximum horsepower for the 9 series Rotax engines. Thanks to the Rotax folks for being here. Congratulations again. You just scan that QR code and you can enter. There are more of those to give away. Do that throughout the afternoon. Incredibly generous. Again, these are free tickets. This is a $250 value, by the way. I don't think I pointed that out enough. That the value, each one of those tickets is worth 50 bucks. Incidentally, if you do want to enter that and you do not win one of these QR codes, you can still obviously purchase your own tickets. You just go to the website is jrbaf.org. That's Jim Richmond Backcountry Aviation Foundation, jrbaf.org. And you can go there and just enter and grab your tickets for yourself. More prizes coming in just a minute. All right, let's give away. We have our surveillance is here, and he's doing some free flights. He's giving away free flights here around Valdez. Despite what this fake ticket says, it's not to Japan. It's just around here. But you will big advantage for those who were here yesterday for the this trivia question. Which competitor in yesterday's Stoll won not just their class, but also got the shortest takeoff and shortest landing? No. Yeah, we got it right. He called out Dan's name right there. All right, we have our winner. Come up. Of course, the winner there was Dan Reynolds. He got the one. Just call it. So Dan Reynolds had the shortest takeoff in the light sport class. 49-foot takeoff. Getting a 49-foot takeoff and a 37-foot landing, so 86 feet total for Dan's competition yesterday. Hopefully you guys were here for that. That was competition yesterday was a lot of fun. So our competitors in the Bravo heat will be Rod Hansen, who's 185. He's got Allison Rose as his bombardier. Gert Mansberger and his Piper 18. Nicholas Oak is his bombardier. Got Sean Taplin and his Connie Taplin is his bombardier. Paul Skoski and his Husky. And his bombardier is listed as Freight Dog. And Max Bouillon is 172 with Kinsey Sullivan as his bombardier. Rod Hansen coming in for his first run. It didn't splat, but it still counts. The bag does not have to splat for it to count. This is Gerd Mansberger making his first run. It's away. They got Chuck down there. And it's down. For Rod Hansen, that was 78 feet on his first one. 78 feet. We'll get the measurement here soon for Gerd Mansberger. Again, our competitors for the first heat, that was the Alpha heat that concluded earlier. That was Levi Alphins, his bombardiers Noah and Andrea. Mark Failing was in Alpha 2. He had Mark Failing as his bombardier. Tim Bouchard was in Alpha 3. Lena Bouchard was his bombardier. Tim Schrag was Alpha 4. Tyson was his bombardier. And of course, Dan Reynolds going solo in that Chinook. This is Sean Taplin. It's away. For Gert Mansberger, that he had a distance of 102 feet, 102. Get the measurement here for Sean Taplin, and here's Paul Skoski. That's just a little short in the grass. .66 feet was the measurement for Sean Taplin. That's the best so far in this heat. And also good for second place overall so far. Max Bouillon coming in. Yep, so far on their first run, we have 78 feet for Ron Hansen, 102 for Sean Taplin. 102 for Kurt Mansberger, 66 feet for Sean Taplin, and both short for Paul Skoski and Max Bouillon. Again, here's Ron Hansen. Nice shot. Ron has been participating in these competitions for a very, very long time. He's been involved with this air show for, I think, since the beginning, in different capacities, including running the show. We'll get a measurement on his second one. Here it is, 30 feet, approved by 48 feet. And that is now the new second place distance. Kurt Mansberger, he had a distance of 102 his first time around. It's away again, tossed with gusto. And just a little bit low. Sean Taplin will be next. Currently sitting in third place with a 66-foot distance, trying to improve.
I don't think you like jump the back of the chair.
I love you. It only crashed like one of those.
This was the best part. Back.
Wait.
And it's going to be a little off for Sean. A little off, but he still has that 66-foot shot. Currently in third place. Now Paul Skoski. He was short first time. And it's going to be long this time. Not easy. Max Bouillon was short this first run. It's away.
Finger pointing in. What is that? Finger pointing in everyone.
All right, just a bit north, but get a measurement.
I think we play black magic again. Okay. I'll feel stupid. And I don't have to.
That's going to do it for our
Everybody
second heat.
finger pointing in. What is that?
We are halfway through the flower bombing already.
Let's say you guys want the black magic again.
We have 4 aircraft in the Charlie heat.
Black magic.
76 feet. 76 feet for Max Bouillon on his final run. Nice job.
I knew you had to
So we're going to have Nathan Rayhack in his Call 12. Tyven is his bombardier. Jeff Carpenter in his Piper PA-18 with Chandler as his bombardier. We've got Robert Baumberg, his ACA 8G. And I'm not sure about the bombardier, but we have Brandon Stevens with Julia Stevens. And he's an experimental PA-18. away another flight. Alaska Flight Academy. And this is Aris Valdez, who is doing these flights here today. So you can earn you can win a chance, or you can win a flight with Aris if you can answer this question. Which booth would you go to learn about tourism, travel, and business in Valdez, and also enter a raffle to win a fishing boat? Discover Valdez. Discover Valdez, we have a winner. Awesome. So thank you very much to Aris for putting those on. We have 4 winners, 2 from yesterday, 2 from today, and they will do those flights today. Just gotta call that number down there, and he'll get you all set up. And touch wood, but the weather is improving as per the forecast, which is strangely accurate. Yeah, this wonderful town of ours. If you're visiting from out of town, you come down for this air show. Thank you guys so much for coming out. There is a lot to see and do here in Valdez, especially if you're into hiking or fishing or just sightseeing out in the Sound. There's a lot to see. We are blessed to live in a place like this, and we hope all of you out-of-town visitors enjoy it. And may all of us locals never take it for granted. We have another skincare product here donated by Alaska Sage and Spirit. And you can win this skincare product if you can tell me which vendor here, which booth here provides a flight school with primary instruction, float ratings, and more. They're based in Anchorage. Which there you go. The correct answer, of course, as the winner said, we have Birch Creek Aviation. In this Birch Creek Aviation, if you are interested in, well, learning to fly, which is the great theme for this, they are an Anchorage-based flight school, and again, they provide primary instruction, float ratings, and more. I have a gift certificate here for Arbonne. It's Mind, Body, and Skin, donated by Ian Spence. This is Arbonne. Just call the number here Which booth would you go to if you're feeling a little chilly and forgot your hats? Feel like a nice wool product. What is the name of the vendor? I got it, right there. Winner is Jack of All Crochets, or the winning answer is Jack of All Crochets. This is Nathan Rahak. Nathan Rahak with Tyven as his bombardier. He's coming up to make his first run.
Hey, what am I following with this one?
Nice and slow. It's away. And it might have just a bit short. That's right, it'll get it for the next go round. Jeff Carpenter coming up next.
What it hit?
Robert Montberg is next. I don't know if Jess was short or long, but probably short. Yep, it's short. Now Robert Montberg. There we go. And short. Well, they may have a little bit of a breeze out there. You can see the trajectory changing a bit. Some of them are going kind of falling short. Now Brandon Stevens is the final aircraft. He's got Julia Stevens as his bombardier. Final aircraft from Charlie Heat making his first run. It's away. And short. There's a lot of folks here who are selling some all kinds of very tasty treats here, both savory and sweet. We want to thank the Coast Guard for supporting this event, and then also for bringing me a treat. Thank you guys very much, and again, as always, Coast Guard, thank you for your service. And Nathan Rahak coming in for his second run. It's away. And a bit short again. He sings are difficult to judge. Jeff Carpenter and his Bombardier Chandler making that turn. Actually, that was Robert Malgard making his turn back there, but here's Jeff Carpenter right now.
What?
There he goes. Is there two of them? What is that? That break?
I don't remember. I didn't know there was that many. Yeah, I remember.
Well, that's one way to do it. Maybe they'll average the distance between the two. That one hung up there, but it's down and only got a measurement. And now Brandon Stevens. The distance for Jeff Carpenter measured at 135. 135, Robert Malgard. He's dropped now. Brandon Stevens coming in. Robert Malgard scored at 63 feet. It's away. And it looks like this one's going to be short. Okay, so that 63-foot distance for Robert Malgard, that's the good enough for the youth third place. 63 feet. The youth third place score. Speaking of the base meet, street, both safety and sweet, you will win a prize if you can tell me which vendor is selling freshly baked macaroons. Freshly baked macaroons. Who is that? Win an excellent prize. Anybody? Who's got the freshly baked macaroons? Which vendor do you go to for freshly baked we have our winner. It is Stephen Saber. That's where you go for freshly baked macaroons. So guess what you win? Freshly baked macaroons.
Every time I see that video, it makes me sad. No. They're the ones. He's the one. You guys pay for your own snacks. Guys, the workaround is
So let's give away another chance at the raffle tickets for the Jim Richmond Backcountry Aviation Foundation. Of course, this foundation, they are dedicated to providing backcountry access to folks here in the state of Alaska. Pretty impressive. You ought to go talk to them about that and how they do that. So if you would like a chance, well, you will win 5 free tickets for a chance at winning that Carbon Cup. This is a $250 value. Questions are a little bit trickier, so I'll ask it first, and if I don't get any answers, then I'll give you the multiple choice possibilities. Okay. What is the typical takeoff distance of a Carbon Cub under ideal conditions? Typical takeoff distance of a Carbon Cub under ideal conditions. All right, we're just saying numbers. Okay, here are the possible answers. We have A, 1,000 feet, B, 500 feet, C, less than 200 feet, or D. You know, anybody who said less than 200 feet the first time should have won this, but I got the heard that over here, right in front, right there. We have more of these to give away. We have, it's incredibly generous. They've given us basically 50 tickets to give away. I've still got 3 more of these things to do, which is awesome. So thank you to Cup Crafters donating for the Jim Richmond Backcountry Aviation Foundation. All right, I've got some stickers here, just some nice stickers here donated by Barnstormers for anyone who can tell me the name of the vendor that you would visit if you would like some nice piping hot mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Mac it up was the correct answer. So thank you to Barnstormers for that. They've also given us a couple more jerseys to give away here today. Again, our competitors for Charlie Heat, Nathan Rehack. Oh no, we're on Delta Heat. We're making progress. This is Eric Peltier, Amy Haas, Richard Young, Tom Craddock, and Jason Young. They're taking off now.
Oh, this is too tough. What do I do on the camera?
This is Eric Peltier, and his bombardier is Diana. guide us down.
Okay. So just like center on it? Got it.
And I'm doing a 3 count for you, Gabe, after they drop, and then you're clear.
When am I clear? Oh, okay. Sweet.
"67 feet was the distance for Eric Peltier. 67 feet. Maybe Haas going to climb here. And just that release. Richard Young. There we go. Yeah, I think just like hits a wall as soon as it leaves the plane. A bit of a breeze is picked up. Get the measurement
okay.
for Richard Tom Craddock on his way in now. Let the tower decide if the altitude meets the minimum requirement of 400 feet. That one is short. Coming in now, this is Jason Young at his 182. His bombardier is Cameron Monkey Young. Jason is just a bit short there. As I was saying, Jason Young is celebrating his birthday today. So the birthday boy, Jason Young, make sure that you let him know that you all know that it's his birthday today. His last name is Young, so. All right, making his second run, this is Eric Peltier. That was Scott Sexton in his pits going by. Yeah, looks like he may be going up. That's going to be short. Now Amy Haas, her bombardier is Kristen Balto, is up next.
Have they been landing on the tarmac? Okay. I'm like, how am I missing all of these?
Just a little bit south. Richard Young making his attempt now. That one's going to be
God.
also short. Tom Craddock. His bombardier is Tom Craddock. Should be able to get a measurement there. And I think Stu is going to be queuing up the appropriate music for Jason Young. Again, his bombardier is Cameron Monkey Young. Happy birthday, Jason. Happy birthday to you. The measurement for Tom Paddock is 111 feet. And that will conclude the flower bombing competition. Verify what we have here. Okay, so third place is going to be Robert Monberg with 63 feet. Second place is Ron Hansen with 30 feet. And the winner of the flower bombing competition will be Dan Reynolds at 15 feet. Jason's final measurement there was 106. 106.
Yeah, he's right at the end of the runway.
It's very small.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Let's give a round of applause to our line judges out there. They had a long day yesterday, out there again today, and right behind them is Scott Sexton.
Once he passes that, don't touch him.
I'm flying upside down. Take me all the way, you take me at all. 'Cause I got
Where's Buddy going? He's out there still. It's a very small plane to be trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I believe Scott there, he's going out. There's a ship in, so he's going to go out and give the town a little preview of what they're missing out there, and then fly around over the cruise ship. He will be flying in his acrobatics routine here this afternoon.
Okay, so he's not actually doing acrobatics. Yeah.
Do you want to take a second? We had our stole competition yesterday, and bravo to you if you stuck with it through the whole thing. We had a lot of competitors, but it went off very, very well. Took a while to get everything in, but while we had the weather and the sunshine, we wanted to get that complete. Did, and it went. It was a lot of fun. The winner of the heavy touring class was Lucas Stutzer. He won 2 nights in the 727 Airplane Lodge, donated by Fly 8MA. I'm sure that's be like a license plate where it says something, but I'm not clever enough to pick up on it. Again, that's Lucas Stutzer winning heavy touring 1. Heavy light touring 1 was won by Stephen Spence, and he won the lightweight camping gear package sponsored by Prospector Outfitters. That's an $800 value. That's Stephen Spence winning light touring 1. Light sport 1 was first place was Dan Reynolds, and he won a $485 deluxe tailwheel maintenance tool set donated by Ground Effect Tools, plus $200 Aircraft Spruce gift cards. And that was Dan Reynolds winning in light sport. Our Bush class winner was Cash Carr, and he won those nice Bush wheels. So Alaska Bush wheels. So that is one heck of a prize for somebody there in the Bush class. Again, that was Cash Carr. The winner of alternate Bush was Kyle Bushman. Perfect name for somebody in the Bush class. Kyle Bushman won that. And he won the experimental tail wheel shock kit donated by T3 Tail Wheel Suspensions. Okay, a little prize here. If you could tell me, we do have several vendors who are doing coffee for us here, but if you would like an espresso, a latte, and all that good stuff. So if you need that hot coffee and some other products, and they're right behind the announcer's booth, which one would you go to? Quad Shot. Oh, we got it right there. You and some freshly baked macaroons.
Oh, the crash truck.
Of course, if you did not win freshly baked macaroons, and you would like freshly baked macaroons, then you head over to Siemens and Savor, where they have those and, of course, other tasty treats. Or you can wait for a future trivia question because they were generous enough to give us even more.
Crash truck's about to do their thing.
Okay, out there, as you can see, is the crash truck for the Valdez Airport.
Can somebody hop on Mixer? Mixer.
This is the Valdez Airport ARFF truck. This is a 2015
Get off of Long.
Rosenbauer Panther 6x6. It's powered by a Detroit 760 horsepower engine. 42,810 pounds empty. See, these guys support us, and they're here. This truck is not here just to clean up flour after this competition. This is obviously to respond to any event. It is 39 feet 6 inches long, 12 feet 3 inches high. It will hold 3,000 gallons of water, and also 400 gallons of AFFF, that's firefighting fuel. 500 pounds of dry can, that's Purple K dry can. 60 gallons of fuel. Its bumper turret, what you just saw running there, will run at a rate of 1,250 gallons per minute. The roof turret runs at 1,200 gallons per minute. So it is awesome to know that here at Valdez we have a piece of equipment like this, and not just the equipment, but the professionals to operate it.
Cliff, is the mac and cheese place open?
Yeah. To get great support from the Alaska DOT. They work hand in hand with us during this event. We have a lot of folks that make this show happen.
Hey, Julia.
About support.
Am I good?
Folks like
Okay.
the Alaska DOT with from the FAA, the Power Control. They are very much a part of this event. They're in all
he's
the meetings
landing.
with us. They have a lot of good information, and they genuinely are here to help.
He's just doing a super low pass.
Happy to not see a fireball come out of that guy. Okay, let's do another trivia question. Which vendor here provides pilots with weather and aeronautical information for pilot briefings, flight planning, in-flight advisory services, and weather cameras?
FAA!
Alright, we got it over here. That is the FAA Flight Service. Kind of a nice segue from thanking them there. We do have a jersey here donated by Barnstorm Wars Aviation.
I think they would have gotten it all by now. There wasn't that much on the page, yeah?
And again, the correct answer there was FAA Flight Services. That's the flight service provides pilots with weather and aeronautical information for pilot briefings, flight planning, in-flight advisory services, and weather cameras. Okay, here's another trivia question. Which booth would you go to if you want to learn more about what troopers do in the state of Alaska?
Probably the state trooper booth.
Okay, so the correct answer for which booth would you go to if you wanted to learn more about the troopers in the state of Alaska is the Alaska State Troopers booth.
No way.
So, congrats for working that out. You win some freshly baked macaroons. And thank you to the troopers for not just being here, but for all the work that you do here in the state. Not an easy job out there. Well, you can see Dan Reynolds in his Chinook heading out. And he's getting ready for his toilet paper cutting. So he's already off the ground. A little quick stole for you here on a Sunday. He's gonna climb up to altitude, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna drop some roll of toilet paper, not a whole roll, just whatever he's got rolled up. And he's going to attempt to cut it. Now, he's not going to be cutting it in half or anything like that. He's trying to actually just get the tips of the toilet paper, because otherwise, if he cuts it in half, then he could lose the whole thing, as it'll just kind of ball up. So he likes to get multiple passes on the one roll that he tosses out there. He's just going for the tip. Now, a couple things. Number one, make sure you have your video cameras ready. Because a couple of years ago, the paper got caught up in his vortex, and it just sat up there and spun like a spiral for almost a full minute. It was crazy. So make sure that if he does that, if that happens again, no guarantees. I've only ever seen it happen maybe just that once for that long. The other thing to note is this toilet paper is new. All right, there we go. Now it's going to gain speed, swing around. Again, just going for the tips. There you go. Got a piece separated there. Good to go again. Boom, another one. Might get one more, maybe not. We'll see. That's a little low. Yeah, he's going to pull out of that one. He's got more. He's got more. Doesn't have quite the ceiling that he's had in the past. We'll see if we can get up maybe a little bit higher this next time around. Okay, next one is on his way. You can really see the wind effect. You got a little bit higher, so maybe at least another pass at it this time. Yep, one hit. Did I get another one? Not quite. That thing kind of shrunk up on him. Oh, how did that not break? That one will break. Not much left to hit there anymore, Dan. Let's see what you can do. Oh, yes, you can. All right. Make sure we give him a big wave of applause when he comes around. And here he's giving you a demonstration of why he took the victory in his class in the STOL competition yesterday. Just about like a helicopter coming in for a landing. Very nice. All right, let's give him a wave. He's going to park over on this east end here. This aircraft will be part of the photo shoot that we will be having here. And that group photo will be right after the C-46 demo. So Dan will park down there. And then after the C-46 demonstration, the C-46 will also park there. But before that, we will have Undaunted.
And I would be the one to do it.
All right, let's have another trivia question. We have another jersey from Barnstormers Aviation. Which vendor would you visit to see some of the tools designed for Bush-style and tailwheel aircraft? So I'm just going off the descriptions here. We have a different vendor here who's got tools designed for Bush-style and tailwheel aircraft. So we did have somebody answer out there, Alaska Gear Company. Alaska Gear Company is here, and they do aircraft parts, Alaska Bush wheels, and tents, Arctic Oven hot tents. I did a giveaway for, we did one for them yesterday, but I'm looking for the vendor here that has tools designed for Bush-style and tailwheel aircraft. So another one who does tools for Bush aircraft. Got a guess? Another vendor here who's got we got runners. Yeah, that's what I want everybody to do, is go out there and check out all of our vendors.
Yeah, we were out.
We have a winner. It is Ground Effect Tool. There you go. The jersey there, donated by Barnstormers Aviation. So thank you. That is Scott Sexton's group there, Barnstormers Aviation out of Kenai. And you will get to see Scott perform this afternoon. Looks like may have better luck with the aerobatics today. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, still going to be just another minute here before Undaunted is ready to go. So let's do another trivia question. This one is again for the Jim Richmond Backcountry Aviation Foundation. And you'll get a QR code, scan, and get 5 free tickets for a chance to win this Carbon Cub. So the question is related to the prize. What notable achievement did that Carbon Cub, serial number 001, accomplish at the 2007 fly-in competition? We have like 9 correct answers and I only have one thing to give away. Okay. Well, I was going to do a Rochambeau, but the guy just named the pilot. So, yes, Paul Klaus flew the plane. So, thank you guys all for this. I do have one more of these things to give away here today. But yes, this aircraft, this Carbon Cub won here in 2007, setting the record at